What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Desert Eagle, and I'm back at you on another video. All right, so this video is a more likely you could say it's a message to Etika. I know a lot of y'all on my channel probably don't know who the guy is because I don't really do gaming content all like that. I'm not gonna say I'm committed like event status or Minnesota Burns or low tier god or T Belly. Channels like that. For those of you that subscribe to my channel, y'all know me as the guy that always talks Eagles content, football content or whatnot. I was gonna move all the gaming content to my other channel, which was Desert Eagle XP. I was gonna move it to that one, but how YouTube handles everything, with the now you gotta have 1,000 subscribers to live stream and all this crazy nonsense and the whole monetization complications going on, just YouTube problems period. I just decided to just put everything onto this channel because I see other channels that do it. I mean, event status, he does sports and gaming content on his main channel. I decided, why not? I already got over 5,000 subscribers. I need to expand this channel other than just sports anyway. But anyway, that's not really why I'm talking about it. This message is more likely to Etika. Here's a little backstory for a lot of y'all that don't know. Well, first of all, how did I know about Etika? First of all, I didn't really know nor hear about Etika, which is spelled Etika. If you want to follow him on Instagram or Twitter, his YouTube channel was taken down. It was said he had over millions, almost 5 million subscribers, or maybe it was projected to hit that if it didn't get taken down. But his subscribers all the way up there though. It was all the way up there. I didn't know about this guy Etika until I saw Low Tier God's video. It was pretty much him reacting to Etika, he was also reacting to Super Smash Brothers, because apparently I guess that's what a lot of his content is based off of. A lot of Nintendo related games, specifically Super Smash Brothers. And as I was watching Etika, I was like, good God, this guy is pretty hype. Some say it's a fake reaction, it's an overhype or whatnot. If you want to see for yourself, the link's going to be in the description as soon as I get the chance, or you can just simply search for it, Etika, Etika. Say Etika Super Smash Brothers. You would think he's like all doing it for the views or all this. You would think his reactions are fake and all this crazy stuff. But I guess none of that really mattered because the guy is pretty famous. He's if for those that watch him in the gaming world, I'm gonna say a good majority knows who he is. I'm not gonna say everybody, because like I say, I was one of them. That didn't really know who he was. But I decided to find a guy. I subscribed to him, or I was watching a couple of his reactions. It was pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. But apparently something has been going on with him that I've also realized. For I have been subscribed for about, I think it was about a year or two. So apparently he's been having like a mental issue. He had like a mental breakdown recently when someone said he lost his channel. And I saw it too, man. He did not look the same at all. I mean, I can't say I was around since day one, but I guess you could say you notice something how the way he reacts as well. But he's it's like I don't want to judge, but I'm not gonna judge like how a lot of these trolls are doing so. But I'm gonna say, I knew something wasn't right though. Something was really not right the way I've seen him recently. But apparently, there was this one video. He was just shouting around and saying a lot of random crazy stuff. He was just his topic would just flip just like that. It was just weird. It was just like as if you knew something was wrong with him. Something was wrong with him. But after I seen this video recently, especially all the tweets that he's been putting on Twitter, You know, I'll put the link to his Twitter channel. Hopefully, tonight get to take it down. I don't know if that one's gotten taken down, but his recent tweets, apparently he was saying a lot of slurs lately, a lot of crazy stuff. You know, when you go through that kind of state, you know, the unthinkable happens. You're really not yourself. And for people that judges him, you know, say he's crazy and all this crazy stuff, you know, but they never experienced it themselves, or they don't have a relative that experiences, you know, it doesn't matter how smart you are. You will never know how it feels. You know, you will never know what that person is going through. And the reason why I'm going to say this, because I come from a family on my mom's side that goes through that. You know, there's plenty on my mom's side that's bipolar, you know, and you know, there's a possible chance, you know, I could have it, you know, and hopefully hope and pray to God that my child won't, you know, have one. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know how the whole spreading trait thing goes, but I just hope it doesn't happen. But there's quite an amount on my mom's side that does have it though. Hopefully, hope and pray to God I don't end up getting one. I hope it doesn't happen on my young one as well. But the guy was just saying a lot of crazy stuff, you know, on you know, it was on YouTube. He was all on Twitch, you know, he was all on Twitter, Instagram, a lot of stuff. Then I saw, and then up to now, his recent Instagram, which apparently happened on April 29th, which was my birthday. You know, so apparently he was streaming. You know, that's his normal job. He is a YouTube content creator after all, a very popular one. But he's been how do you say? He's been swatted. Let's say that. He's been swatted. You know, there's a lot of cops outdoor. You know, he was live streaming on Instagram as well, you know, as far as, I guess, for his safety, which I don't blame him. But a half hour he was live streaming on Instagram. You know, apparently there was a bunch of cops outside of his door, a bunch of cops out. I'm not gonna say, well, there was a bunch of cops outside of his door, but you seen like plenty of cop cars and few ambulance. I'm sorry, ambulance. You know, in front of his, I think it was like a condo or an apartment. I can't really confirm it exactly. But, yeah. And apparently, you know, they all been asking him, you know, to open his door, you know, and, you know, he's been saying no, he's feel unsafe, you know, and then I'm gonna say about a good 12 minutes in, he started shouting all this crazy stuff, you know, the revolution is coming, you know, he was a porn star and all this crazy stuff. And mind you, that's why he lost his channel, actually, because he apparently said he started streaming like porn content, porn related stuff. And that's likely to happen. I mean, I'm not sure if that was his way of trying to, you know, quit YouTube. I don't know. That's what I think he said beforehand. I don't know, or someone said that. But, you know, I don't think he would just flat out stream porn when he had over millions of subscribers, you know. But yeah, apparently that's how he lost his channel. And, you know, that's in this Instagram stream, you know, he said you know, he's a porn star and saying all this crazy stuff. Yeah, you can tell there was clearly something, there was definitely something wrong with him. And of course, you know, after 30 minutes later, they ended up busting down his doorknob and, you know, his door and everything, and, you know, and Etika started panicking and all this crazy, you know, extra stuff, you know, and everybody in the live stream was trying to tell him, you know, to just open the door, you know, let them just do what they tell you to do. So, you know, because otherwise he's making it worse, which I can say I do agree. You know, he was making it worse. He was pretty much making it worse by I'm not going to say so much as resisting, because, you know, resisting would be is if he's like physically, you know, fighting out the handcuffs and all of that. You can set someone, but, you know, what caused the whole SWAT situation, him getting swatted and everything, was pretty much everything he was saying on Twitter. You know, he was like saying that how do you say? He was saying you know, Donald Trump is the reason why he's, you know, I'm sorry, Etika was the reason why Donald Trump is president. He said stuff like F Jews, he's a porn star, he's a you know, revolution, and all this crazy stuff, you know, stuff you just can't be saying on Twitter. And yeah, and I guess someone, especially if you're a Trump supporter or if you're a Jew or whatnot, or I don't know if it's that, or it could be a troll or someone ended up getting a hold of you know, contacting the police, you know, and of course everybody around that area, you know, of course they're going to be newsy, you know, as crazy as it's gotten. You know, it ended up getting pretty worse. He was streaming, which is on April 29th, and all the cops ended up getting to his place. He ended up getting swatted. All I gotta say is, I mean, you know, it could have been avoided. You know, he could have. I mean, I could simply say that, you know, easier said than done. You know, I could sit here and say, you know, he could have just, you know, did what the cops tell him to do. Just open the door, you know, walk out, you know, and just clear your name, you know, let them know that you're okay. I understand it's easier said than done. Of course, a lot of people is going to say that, but a lot of people don't really understand, you know, his mental state. It's not that easy, bro. It's not that easy. You got to put yourself in his shoes. You know, at least understand, like, you know, when you got cops just randomly decided to just bang your door, you know, and do all this crazy stuff. I mean, of course you're going to feel like you're threatened. You're going to feel like, you know, you're being gunned down. I'm not going to talk about the whole race card situation. You know, you know, if you're a black man, you know exactly where I'm going at. I'm not going to talk about that though. But you know, especially with the situation lately. But one day you're just randomly just sitting down, you know, you're having a good time interacting with the stream, you know, with your viewers and everything. Then all of a sudden, bang, 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 it's the police, open the door, you know? Put yourself in that situation. I mean, especially when you're going through a mental state, you know? Apparently he's had a history of it. I mean, apparently on YouTube wise, you know, that's his third time, you know. At least that's what I heard from Keemstar. But yeah, man, I mean, of course, if you was in his situation, in his state, you would be feeling the exact same way. You don't know who you're dealing with out there. You don't know if they're really the cops or all this craziness. You really don't know. So I mean, it's easier said than done than to say that, you know, just open the door. You know, you just open the door. Let them help you. You know, that's easier said than done. He doesn't have a normal state of mind like all of us here. Of course, if it was us, you know, of course we're just gonna, you know, maybe get the stream going just for your safety, you know, whatever. But of course you're gonna open the door, you know, just, you know, let them know like everything is okay. You know, when people on Twitch or YouTube, whatever, of course you're gonna have a bunch of trolls, you know, that say this and say that and everything, and you know, and pretty much, you know, say that you know, you know, he was threatening suicide. I forgot to mention that, by the way. I should have mentioned that. But of course, you know, you're gonna have all those people, you know, and some stream, you know, some other people's streams, you know, people do it just to troll, you know, but it's not good for those that actually goes through it. You know, guys like, you know, Etika, you know, of course it's not good for guys like him, you know, but I just want to say, because I know I'm talking too much. I'm about almost 15 minutes in, but Listen, man, Etika, this is my message out to you, man. I know you don't know me. I know it's come to the point that you've blocked a lot of your friends. You know, I know it's come to that point. But I'm not sure if you're going to watch this or if any of your friends are going to watch this. I don't know. Or one of your close fans. I don't know. And I know a lot of people was already saying this too. But listen, man. Listen, bro. I don't think you're doing this for views at all. I don't think you're doing this for publicity. Of course, your casual, subscriber, or your typical, sheep. They always say, oh, you're doing this for views. You're doing this for views. You're anything you just put on YouTube, just a normal talk is just for views. Of course, we're gonna deal with all those kind of people, But me, I don't think you did that for views at all. I don't think so. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, dude, I think you had about 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers. It's come to the point that when other, I'm not going to say content creators, because they're not really creating content. It's not really content creators if they're taking your content, putting on their channel and everything. But I'm going to say YouTubers. When other YouTubers or troll accounts, sock accounts, whatever, when they upload your content onto their channel, those guys got over hundreds and thousands of views, They got a bunch of subscribers, and it's not really because of them, it's because of you. When they're doing that, that goes to show you how great your content is. Hence is why I don't think that you're doing this for publicity. But listen, man, I know you can sit there and say that you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you. But a lot of people that goes through a lot of this like you are right now says the exact same thing. Dude, when you get opportunity to seek help, take it, bro. Because this is not a good look for you. I hope and pray to God that you're not doing this for publicity. I don't think so. I don't think you're doing this for publicity. And I want you to prove that I'm not, that I'm right, I want you to prove your fans that you're not doing this for publicity either. Because of course anybody's going to say that there's nothing wrong with them. But dude, if you feel like deep down inside there's anything wrong with you, if you don't feel like that you are yourself up there, dude, gotta get help, man. You really gotta get help. Seriously, bro, you really gotta get help. Because any person with a normal state of mind, even for publicity, wouldn't be doing that at all. Would not be doing what you're doing right now. All the stuff that you're putting on Twitter, with the things you've been saying on Instagram, your recent events on YouTube, that's not normal at all. That is not normal. That's really not normal. So hopefully one day, you will wake up and you can get all the help that you can get. Because of course, in the moral of the story, of course, the doctors are going to say, oh, there's nothing wrong with him. It was just agitation, such and such. I don't think it's just agitation. I don't think it's that at all. I really don't think it's that at all. They're probably just saying that because you wasn't letting them helping them help you out. There's nothing they can do. It doesn't matter how much of an expert that they are. If you're not willing to put out that effort as to helping them pinpoint the situation of your mental state, then there's nothing they can really do to help. But the only way that you can get help, that you can make your life better and prevent those kind of actions ever again, the only way you can do that is by seeking help, bro. That's the only way. That is the only way. Because otherwise, if you keep pushing your friends away, you keep pushing the doctors away or the psychiatric help or, whatever, if you keep pushing them away, bro, your life is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Your YouTube career, your Twitter career, your Instagram, everything, your Twitter, whatever, everything that you're a part of and everybody knows you through, your content is going to get worse from there on out, man. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you. I know a lot of your fans wouldn't want that to happen to you at all either. Seriously. Of course, your haters, your trolls and everything is going to want that to happen, but seriously, man, in the end, you're a human being. We're all human beings, bro. And it's like, I wish you the best. I wish you all the help. I wish you, I want to send blessings and everything to you, man. But you got to get help, bro. You got to get help. Because if you claim that this is your normal state, right, but you're doing all that craziness, man, that's not normal. Nobody with a normal state of mind like that. And no, we're not going to talk about that one guy. We're not going to talk about, I'm not going to talk about that person, But that is not normal. That's not normal at all. A normal person would have their limits, would have their limits. They wouldn't go so far than what you're doing right now. But that's pretty much all I got to say, man. All I got to say, man, is that my prayers out to you, man. My thoughts and prayers out to you. I hope you get the help that, that you really need, bro. I really do. I'm not necessarily trying to judge you, but this is not normal what you're doing, man. This is really not normal. Hopefully one day you'll start over. You'll get your YouTube channel back. And I know a lot of people, once you make your new channel on YouTube, dude, I'm sure you'll have over thousands of subscribers in a heartbeat, man. For real. But that's all I gotta say, man. But I'll put the link in the description about everything, Keemstar, Drama Alert Nation, the Instagram video that happened and everything, For those that want to know the story and everything, I'll just put the link in the description. I'll put the link to his Twitter channel and everything, But that's all I gotta say, man. Etika, bro, I hope you get well, man. I really do hope you get well. That's pretty much all I gotta say. All right, man, I'm checking on out of here. You guys have yourself a good one, man. Look, anybody that's going through it, man, especially my own family members, you gotta seek help, man. Seek help. Help the doctors help you out. Because the more you continue to push people back, the worse your situation is going to get. Seriously. That's all I got to say. You guys have yourselves a blessed one. I'm out.